Hi everyone, this is Shua Allegra again, founder of Grace and Hope Consulting, and I'm interviewing women who are making history, like right now in the moment, in our era, women who are doing great things. And I want to highlight, what they're doing, but I'll bring awareness to some of the causes that they believe in, and also to share their work. So today I have Patti with me. Patti, would you mind just introducing yourself and let people know who you are and what you do?
Okay, my name is Patti McCloud, and I am on the board of Autism Speaks in Pittsburgh. I've been part of the Walk program here for its 20th anniversary, so I've done various committees. I've chaired the Walk at one point. We've always had a Walk team. We've done family fundraisers. I've also done a lot of advocacy work with Autism Speaks, both nationally and locally. And so my contribution on the board now is for our gala events to raise money. I also help review grant submissions for Autism Speaks nationally. So that's a lot of fun. And then I work full time for Pressley Ridge, which is an agency that provides in-home community and residential supports in 5 states. So my job is the family support coordinator, and my job is to help our family engagement initiative and make sure that we're being family friendly and we're respecting families' traditions and expertise. And so I help programs do that.
Wow. That is a lot. And, working full time is a lot in itself. And then,
yes.
Being on the board, it sounds like it's another full-time job. And then you're also a mom on top of that, so
yes, I am.
So you're working, doing all these things. It's like everywhere else you're pouring your heart into it. So why do you do all these things? Why? Like, what's your main reason or motivation for doing this?
Well, actually, I was hired at Pressley Ridge because my son Jordan has been through their wraparound services in their extended school year, and he attended their school for autism. And so really, I always joke I get paid to be a parent, but I bring the parent perspective of someone that has lived experience through their systems. So it's very fulfilling. One thing that makes it very nice for me is that they understand that sometimes my life with Jordan makes it so that he has a bad day or he can't go to his program or he has a dentist appointment. They let me be very flexible in my scheduling and work from home when I need to. And I wouldn't be able to work full time if they didn't give me that flexibility. So it's nice that they recognize that as part of my job and part of me being a parent to Jordan, that I need that flexibility and I'm able, in order to do my job. So I feel very blessed that I work for an organization like that. And Autism Speaks really has had my heart for a long time. I like, no organization is perfect. We've had some bumps and challenges along the way, but I think overall we've provided good services for families and we're continuing to change and evolve to what families need. So I'm very proud of my work there.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it's nice to find places, organizations that do value the parent perspective, because sometimes, and I say this often is, even as a parent working in the field, sometimes it bothers me when people forget or neglect to see the parent's perspective as an expert.
Exactly.
It's like, yes, professionals, we know a lot in our field, but we don't know these children, we don't know these individuals as their family members do. So it's like giving the family members a voice, because they know they know they're not only they care probably more than we do as professionals, but they have more expertise to bring to the table to help all of us work together to support this individual. So
Absolutely.
It's nice to hear that, Pressley Ridge has that. And it's nice even to see, I guess, as a state here, I don't know about all the over states because I only live in PA, but I've seen in PA, like over the years, we're doing more and more recognizing parents as experts, and letting parents, literally say, getting paid to be parent, but we're sharing our experiences to help others and to change systems, really. That's that we have a seat at the table where I bring that parent's perspective and can really, impact change that in that role. That is neat.
We actually have it as part of our charter that comes from the top of the organization down now, which is really nice. It's one of our strategic initiatives. So we've changed our branding. We used to be, every child all the time. Now we're, all families all the time. So it's really recognizing that family, everybody comes from a family, nobody exists on an island, whatever your family looks like. So it's really neat.
Yeah. It
makes it fun to go to work.
Yeah. I love it. Because like you said, all of us come from a family, whoever, whatever we define as family, and trying to offer services, in isolation, just like isolating the individual and providing the support, it's not always beneficial when we, exclude the people that make their support system outside of support or system of care, if you want.
Yeah, because those people are going to be there in the long run. Your family is the one you're going to go back to, your family. So if we don't help the family as well, we're not doing our jobs.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. And I love Autism Speaks. So I thank you for, all the work that you do. It's amazing. Such a great organization nationwide, and supporting, families and professionals as well. It's really
right.
Yeah. But you also wrote a book.
Yes, I did.
With other ladies that I got the pleasure of interviewing. I didn't interview everyone who wrote the book, but the few that I got to interview, it's been really nice to just hear the stories. So with the book, what was your why? Why did you agree to be part of this?
My why was that I wanted to provide hope. I wanted to, I've been in the journey a long time. Mm-hmm. So what I love about the book is that we each contribute. It's a group of moms, and we all contributed a chapter. We didn't read each other's, which was great, because we all were kind of second guessing ourselves as, what do I have to share? Mm-hmm. What would I need? What would somebody need to know from my story? But what I want people to know from my story, and being here for 22 years, my son Jordan is 22. I also have a daughter that's 19 that goes to the University of Kentucky. She's a fantastic sibling to Jordan. Jordan's dad, we're not married anymore, but his dad is very involved. We have huge families. They're all very involved with Jordan's life. But my why is that I wanted people to have hope. Somebody was interviewing me for a story not too long ago, and she kept saying, I'm sorry. And I wanted to say, he's okay. Like, yeah, he doesn't have a terminal illness. He has autism. So I want people to know that don't second guess yourself. Don't feel bad because something didn't work, or that you didn't try something as long as somebody else did. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own path. And that, it's the learning never stops. Jordan's 20, he just turned 23 today, as a matter of fact. It's his birthday. Yeah. So, and he learns new ways every day to communicate with us. He's nonverbal, so he uses his iPad. He takes us to things. He gives us things. Mm-hmm. It never stops. He's in a day program that he loves. They're learning what he likes. He's learning what he likes. Mm-hmm. Some treatments work for some families, some don't. Don't beat yourself up. Keep going. Use your voice. That's my other thing is legislators, policymakers, they don't know. They don't know our stories. They want to know. They really don't know. So we all need to share, and in whatever way we can. And I gave some tips on how to do that, pretty simply. But I just really wanted that hope that things can be okay, and that it's not a death sentence. It's a neurological. It's just a different way of living.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. I so echo that. People just need hope, like we all do, and all of us wish we had that book when we start this journey, right?
And have faith. I have really strong faith, and I rely on that. And I don't have perfect days. I cry some days, and I get mad some days, and I'm not a perfect mom. But through the bumps, through the waves, you can make it. It's okay. And and you're gonna find your people. That's my other message is. Find a group of autism parents that you can connect to, because sometimes our stories are absurd, and we have to laugh and we have to share them, and and find friends like I did this weekend that aren't connected to autism, because sometimes you just need to get away, and you need to trust that caretakers can take care of your child, and family can take care of your child, and that if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of your children. So I'm a big proponent of self-care, however that looks. It can be 2 minutes a day, it can be 5 minutes a day, it can be the weekend away, whatever you can do. It's it's taken me a while to get to that point where I can do a weekend away, but I'm further in the journey than some people are. So, I just want those people that are really in the trenches to have some hope and reassurance that it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. We have to pour into ourselves before we can pour into our children, pour into the people we care for. And I think that message go across, with, families who don't have someone with, with autism or any over diagnosis. I think just as caregivers, period, just being a parent itself, we need to learn to care for themselves, and then if you're not a caregiver at home, maybe a caregiver at work, people depend on you to do, to provide or perform at a certain level, and then some of
Right.
us, like you and I both were caregivers both at home and at work. The work requires us to pour of ourselves into others, and we do it joyfully, but it's also, like you say, have to remember that we have to pour into ourselves as well. Yeah. So that message, I guess, that we need to take care of ourselves, that there's hope. But I also like what you mentioned about, finding your tribe, finding your, people to do life with. Honestly, this journey is not easy. Life is not easy, period. I mean, put diagnosis aside. Life is not easy.
Right.
No man is an island. We cannot, perform at our highest or achieve, all our successes on doing it alone. Look, we all need someone. We all need someone to be there.
Jordan. I guess apparently Jordan has something to say.
Exactly. I was going to say, see, he's communicating. He has something to tell us. He needs to add a comment there. Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, that self-care can be sometimes it's only, I can read a chapter of a book tonight, and I'm going to take 2 minutes when everybody goes to bed, or I'm going to take 2 minutes to clean up the house. So when I wake up, at least for 2 seconds, the house is clean. Or it can be something so little. It doesn't have to be a huge where I go on a yoga weekend for, 2 weeks. That self-care can be little pieces. And sometimes in those really tough times, those little pieces will get you through. But finding your tribe, I found more of my information from other autism parents than you do from a lot of times your sports coordinator or your person at the county. The autism parents know. So, somebody will say, well, I get this money for transportation. Well, how did you get that? Oh, well, you fill out this form and you ask this person. So that's why the tribe is important for that too, because you find out a lot of information.
Resources.
And now it's so easy. There are Facebook groups and, groups that you can join online that you don't even have to leave your house to be in somebody's group. So reaching out to those and finding someone that you really connect with. And my other really important thing was, and this is from being around for a long time, don't bash other organizations. Everybody's on their own journey. Everybody connects to a certain group for a certain reason. It's fine. We're all on the same team. We don't need to fight with each other. I feel like there's so much sometimes infighting, and I'm sure that's in other organizations too, or other disorders, but I really I hope we just come to a point where we just respect each other and respect each other's journey. So that was my other part of the job.
Yeah, because we're all trying, and again with organization, like everyone is in this field, most of the time because they want to help, and everybody's working at a different level, everybody's on a different journey, and sometimes one, organization might support someone and not you, and it just not that they don't want to support, but maybe that the support that you need they're not able to provide at that time, or for them they're providing support, but for you it's not exactly the way you want it to be, and the organization itself, it's not bad. It's again, people have different needs, and certain organizations cater to just certain needs and operate in certain, in different ways. So we need to respect each other, respect, individuals' journey, families' journeys, but also respect these organizations that are out there trying to make a difference.
Right. Yeah. Some people support local, some people support national, some people do both. It's all fine. It's all good. It all helps.
Yes.
And I think as more self-advocates, I'm trying to be very aware of self-advocates and where they're coming from. And, we certainly don't want to, insult them in any way, but some of us have a journey that's a little different than what their journey is. And so we might be fighting for different things, and it's not anything against them. It's just that maybe our lives are a little more challenging or challenging in a different way. So, really trying to recognize and get to know more self-advocates better, because I think that's important, very important. Jordan can't tell me what he needs or what he feels with words, but other people can. So I really try to listen and learn from them.
Right. But even with Jordan too, we still have to listen and give him a voice. Let him use the idea. Let him, show us with his body things that he's not willing to do, or that they're not comfortable, things that he wants to do. Or like right now, he definitely wants to talk to mom or say something. He needs your attention. So I won't keep you.
It's pretty amazing. He finds a way to let you know. So we're gonna definitely more and more increase with his iPad, but he lets you know what he needs, and he finds he finds a way to communicate something that's really important to him. So he definitely has a voice. He definitely has. Yeah.
Cool. So then how can others connect with you? I know we will share I'll share the link about the book, but if someone wanted to connect with you just to learn more about the other stuff you do, whether it's Pressley Ridge or Autism Speaks, and just trying to connect with you, what would be the best way to go about that?
Probably through my email. My email at Pressley Ridge is pmccloud@pressleyridge.org. I have a personal email, mccloud@zoominternet.net. I'll share all those links with you so you can post them. But
good.
that's probably the easiest way to get in touch with me.
Okay. Sounds good.
I don't have blogs or you know, the Facebook page yet or anything like that, but I'm working on those things. So hopefully, you know, down the line, I have a few ideas for a foundation I'd love to start.
Awesome.
But I'm just in the very beginning, so I'm trying to get it all together and figure out what I want to do. But I did buy a URL for it, so I made the first step. So I know what it's going to be called. I just don't know what and I have an idea of what we're going to do, but I'm not there yet. So hopefully I'll get there soon.
Awesome. Oh, keep me posted. I'd love to interview again and share that out when you're ready. But even as you're going through that, that process, I mean, you know how to get a hold of me, messenger, and all that. I'll love to just follow your journey as well and support it. If I can be of any help, what
I'm also on Facebook as Patti Slater McCloud.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram. What is my Instagram? Slater313.
Okay.
I have a Twitter account, but I don't really, I more read other people's than tweet, so you're not likely to find me there, but I am on Facebook and Instagram. So.
Okay, yeah, and you can just share those links to me. I'll definitely share that out with the video. Okay, well, thank you so much, Patti.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have a good evening and happy
You too.
Enjoy the rest of your evening too.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.